Hello, this is Documentation 1. It is currently 12:30 p.m. and it is the 30th of April 2026. My battery percentage is at 71%. So, today we're going to be continuing, well no we're not because this is my first video, but we are going to be documenting me developing my first game. Now I've got a rough idea, I've created a few little names. For example, Powerplex, Connect City, Control the City. Okay, I can't actually read the 3D glasses on. Okay, Rise to Power, Rise to Your Demise, Become an Elite. Not the best names of all time, but the rough idea of the game is you develop your own city and, well, that's about it. But you can control tax rates, you build bridges, build certain things like police departments, fire departments. I think I might make a multiplayer mode where you can go against someone else, where someone's building their city and someone else's. So you like see whose burns down first. I think that's a good idea. And I can't lie, Rise to Your Demise is picking my... I don't know what to say about it, but the point is, this is a documentation. I don't know why you're watching. You probably are someone making fun of me, laughing at me right now. Maybe I'm even in the room watching this back. Also, someone clicked onto this video and it's like, why are you talking about this? No one watches this. And they're all staring and laughing at me right now. Well, I bet they don't have as cool 3D glasses as I'm not putting them on again. Okay, so this is my little book, Notes and Thoughts. I don't know whether you can read that or not, because I don't know whether it's flipped or not. I don't know how that works. But the point is, what is the point? Alright, let's come up with some themes, because apparently that's something you're supposed to do. I'd say city. That's probably a theme. What else is a theme? Riots. That sometimes comes with themes. I mean, cities. Taxes. International tariffs. It's a big one. Or tariffs just already international. I don't know how it works. International tariff. Oh, it's kind of fitting off the... Doesn't really fit on the screen there, does it? No, it's not a screen. That's a piece of paper. That seems like all the themes in my world. Bridges. Because, like, if there's a river, how are you going to get across unless there's a bridge? I don't know whether my head's not in frame. I feel like the top of my head's just cut off. Am I in frame? I don't... Wait, which one's it? Which camera lenses? That wasn't funny, I'm sorry. I'm going to drink water. Why are you watching this? Even if this is me watching it back, why are you watching this? This is not interesting. Yeah, if I make a second one, then I'm just dissing myself. Alright, bridges. Tunnels. Because, like, rats and whatnot. Okay, let's move on from the themes category. Wait, let me just making sure. Alright, yeah, this is the one I figured out. What else are we doing? Okay, the logo, because you know the TikTok symbols, like a music icon, the YouTube's like a play icon. What is my icon? Logo. Just make a little box here. show you this. Little magical stuff right here. Yep, right there. Okay, so I'm thinking black, pink, and blue. That would make a good colorway. Something like a big city, big skyscraper with some windows here, and then two small ones off to the side. And with much smaller windows because they're further away. That's pretty peak. Hey, awful aggressive. Okay, so we got the name, we got the theme. I feel like this is just me because I don't want to code. I don't want to learn how to code. It's a lot of effort. I've got like a 9-hour long video that I have to watch. I'm half an hour into the video. I don't want to watch it. I'm joking, of course I do. I love doing this. Why am I doing it if I don't love doing it? Because this video isn't going to get any views. I don't know whether someone just came through the front door. They may be listening in to me right now. Talking to myself. It should be okay. Okay. What else? We should have a cinema. And the big logo for the cinema in the game is a pair of 3D glasses. It's like, yeah. I'm not gonna write that down. You know what? I've got one more category to add to my themes. Oh, I spelled it wrong. People. Those are sometimes in cities. What else? You know, I envision doing this in my head. It's not quite as fun as I thought. Maybe I should recreate the sound effects of what I think the characters would sound like if something happened to them. Like if they died, they blah, blah. And if they didn't die, they'd be like, that's them walking. This is nice. So it's not a real candle. It just turns on by the switch. It doesn't have any batteries in it apparently. But awful wobbly. I guess that's the benefit of having candles without batteries in them. You don't have to worry about batteries being in them. Why am I doing this? Oh, there's a fly. Actually, there's a lot of flies. I would turn the camera around, but it took me like 10 minutes to get the camera angle right. So many times my head was just chopped off. It was not good. Okay, what else do I do in this situation? I came up with the name, the themes, the logo. And Rise to Your Demise is just not a good name, but Powerplex could work. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'll just come up with something that means something cool in Latin. Like Atavus. That'd be cool. Got one more thing to add to themes. Family. Wait, I've got one more thing to add to themes. Space. Because there are other games like this. None of them let you go to space. None of them let you build your own space agency, do they? We're going to have some highly advanced thing and we're going to have ads and make money. I'm going to add that to the themes. Money. Oh no, it's not spelled with 2 M's. Color branding. Color branding is pink, blue, no, blue, not boo, and black. Even if this gets like 3 views, I'll be happy. I won't click on it, so it won't. Oh, never mind. Isn't this neat? It's not real. Glass of wine. It's just a candle. It's 2002. It's not actually, because it's a candle. I feel as though this was successful. Wonder how long I've been going for. I wish there was a clock in here. I should buy a clock. I don't have the money to buy a clock. But someday, I will have the money to buy a clock. Yeah, I'm gonna get put in an edit. 5 years from now. Okay, how long have I been going? I can't see it. 13 minutes? It's been like 10. I think I've just messed the camera angle up again. No, that doesn't look right. There we go. There's like 10 flies right now. It's not good. You know, my mum, my mum is currently at a Coffee King opening somewhere. I thought I'd just let you know about that because that's very relevant to what I'm talking about right now. She's going with 2 friends, getting a free coffee because she might be one of the first 50 customers there. Be funny if she went and there were more than 50 and she just didn't get free coffee. I hope that happens. Right. Okay, Lux is not listening to me. I'm very interesting. The elites want to listen in to all of us. So does this mean I actually have to learn coding now? Hey, why don't you have a look at my hands? They're like really dried up. Whoa, like... Water break. What to talk about? Anything else in here? No. All ready for my game ideas. Maybe we should come up with a new game idea. How about, yeah, let's hang on. Let's put this one aside. And let's meet our new demise. That should be our catchphrase for a new game. What about we make a game? Where you make a game. No, I don't want to make a game development software. How about Business Tycoon? It's probably already been done. Elon Musk simulator. I probably shouldn't mention any popular figures, because, like, what if he's dead in like 10 years and someone looks back and they say, now he's dead. So, as of right now, Keir Starmer is our Prime Minister. I wonder, when I look back at this, who will be the Prime Minister? That guy's got a nice dog out the window. Was it 2 dogs? No, it's just 1. That's just a lump of grass. Okay, well, let's talk about US politics, because I'm such a politically educated young man. So right now, Donald Trump is in his 2nd term. He's got 2 more years to go. Then who's going to be after that? I hope it's Gavin Newsom. I don't actually know anything about him. I've just seen edits of him. He looked cool. But it's either Gavin Newsom, maybe Kamala Harris, but probably not. She kind of fell off. Might be JD Vance. Yeah, there's not really many other popular figures. I hope that people don't vote for JD Vance and Trump gets third term for a loophole. Because that would be bad. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be neither good or bad because I don't hold a political opinion. But he's just because he'd be old by then. So, like, not that he's young now. I fell asleep a few weeks ago. This has nothing to do with making children's games on a game development software. What do you make 2D game? Alright, next game. Right. Got 2 empty pages. Let's write the date down. It's the 30th of the 4th, 2026. What's our new game idea? Alright, let's think of themes first. So what is it going to be about? Plant simulator, business simulator, London simulator, car simulator. Maybe it doesn't have to be a simulator game. Maybe we make a game where you're in the year 2086 or 2076, I don't know, one of those. And then suddenly there's like rocket launchers, and then you go on a rocket because the planet's about to get blown up, and then a piece of an asteroid from the Earth, a piece of shrapnel, hits the rocket that you're in, and then suddenly you all die. But then all of you have been transported to the year 1773 in the United States, and suddenly you're looking at George Washington signing the Declaration of Independence. So for themes, let's write George. Second theme, Washington. Let's hope I'm not dead in 10 years when I watch this, or 5 years, or a few years, 20 years. Maybe I'll forget all about it till I'm 70. Nah, YouTube will be long gone by then. They'll probably have all died, AI will have taken over. Maybe I should use it. Hang on, let me check. Is it? Alright, it is still recording. Wait, is it? It's still recording. Woo. So maybe I should make predictions about stuff that's going to happen in the future then me in the future could be like, whoa, I was right. I'm so smart and cool. So, 3D glasses are going to be abolished because you're not going to need 3D glasses to watch movies anymore in 3D. They're just going to be 3D. And I'm going to be sitting here being the only one in my cool little glasses. They're not very stable. I got 50 of these for £3 off Amazon. Pretty good deal, although it was £4 shipping, so I'm not sure whether it works out. Third theme. Napoleon. He was a guy in history, right? Probably took place around that timeline. Queen Elizabeth. Is Elizabeth 2 Z's or 2 L's or one of each? Alright, well, I'm not talking about Queen Elizabeth II, I'm talking about the first one. I don't know anything about her, but she sounds cool. Queen Victoria. There's a pub in my town named after her, although it got shut down. Queen Victoria. Okay. Who else? Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's a big word. What else? Industrial Revolution. That was a thing. The list is getting pretty long now. Water break. Okay. What else? It's gonna be something else. I know. Apollo 11. Although I guess if it's 2 eyes, that would actually be 2. Well, I'm not speaking in terms of Roman numerals. That's fine. And the name, let's think of some names. Time goes by. Atavos. That's Latin for the term atavism, which is defined as a human being returning to a primal state, which could be caused by lack of being involved in society. So if humans go back in time to, say, the Stone Age, then what happens? They start going, bleh. I was meant to be professional during this little video, and here we are. My candle's not in the right place for some reason. Okay. Atavism, the original term. in English. Did you know Latin is a dead language? I didn't. Yep, still working. I've recently signed up for Disney Plus. I've been watching the Iron Man movies. Halfway through the second one. Alright. Okay, some other names. Spiral. Oh, I like that name. I just like the word spiral, like there. Spiral. Spiral. I don't think that's how you spell it. Spiral. No, it's just Spiral. Alright, next name. Back to the no. How about trees when young? Because, like, say you're hanging around this 400-year-old tree. It's really big. Like, whoa, hey tree. And pretty much, you go back in time 300 years and you're like, whoa, I don't recognize anything. My house I built isn't even here. But then, the tree's still here. Trees when young. That's a good name. Let's come up with the logo. I have a good idea. Okay, I'm drawing this little sandy... what's the word? Sandy ground. Not the best word. Now let's build a little horse. Not sure what it said build. I'm not building it. Okay, that looks like a horse, kind of. Okay, let's give it some antlers. Let's put someone on top riding it. Let's give it some eyes, give him some eyes. And suddenly there's a plane. Still working. There's a plane in the background flying over them. Because that's what planes do. So it's like kind of 1800s Midwest versus plane flying. Because that's like wasn't a thing in the 1800s. Pretty solid game idea. I think I'll stick with the first one. Yeah, I think I will. Powerplex. Control this city. Connect society. Rise to power. Become an elite. And you will rise to your demise. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, yeah. Shut this little book, put on my 3D glasses, and end this video.